What is up, guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we are doing a full day of keto breakfast meals, recipes, macros, calories, all that is included. Let's get to it. Recipe number one, we are going to make a breakfast pizza. These are our ingredients. We have 2 ounces of peppers and onions, 2 eggs, 4 ounces of egg whites. We have some pico de gallo, and for our crust, we are using a tomorrow's low carb wrap and some reduced fat mozzarella cheese. Step number one, we're going to preheat the oven to broil on 420 degrees. Then we are going to brown up our wrap in the pan, fry it both sides, maybe like 2 to 5 minutes tops. That's all it takes. You just want to create that pizza crust. Hit it with some nonstick. Bad shot. Put a pinch of onion powder and black pepper into your egg mixture. Salt comes later. Crust is done, browned on each side. Ooh, that's hot. Next step, we're going to saute up the sausage, chicken sausage, with the peppers and onions just for a few minutes. Everything is already cooked, so you can actually skip this step if you want to. I just like to brown it up a little bit. Next, we're going to scramble up our eggs. Now that the eggs are done, we're going to hit them with a little bit of Redmond's real salt. You do this after so it doesn't break down the eggs. Let's build the pizza. First up, we're going to take our crust, browned on both sides like we did before. We're going to put our eggs on first, then the meat and the peppers and onions, then the pico de gallo, and then the mozzarella. Now, in the same pan, we're going to take our pizza, this beast of a pizza, and gently put it back in the pan. I'm going to pop this under the broiler for about 2 to 5 minutes until the cheese gets nice and melty and brown. Check this out, guys. So good. Hearty meal.
Hello. Hello.
So good. Want a bite?
Oh.
No.
Too much toppings.
Too much toppings? Oh. It's so good. Gonna have a pepper? Gonna mess up my macros, man.
Ah, it's hot.
We'll give it a second. Guys, check it out. This whole recipe, 413 calories. That's it. 17 grams of carbohydrates, you got 18 grams of fat, and 47 grams of protein. Now, the 17 grams of carbs, you have to minus the fiber, because the tomorrow's wrap has a bunch of fiber in it, so that's 6. So really it brings the carbs down, the net carbs down to 11. Try this out. Meal number one, so good. Next up, we're going to make a bacon, egg, and cheese chaffle. So we've got our mini Mandalorian iron heating up right here. And in this bowl, I have 1 ounce or 28 grams of reduced fat Mexican cheese, first ingredient. Then we're gonna add 1 egg. We're gonna add 2 ounces of egg whites, a pinch of salt, a pinch of pepper, and then I have that microwavable bacon, it's already pre-cooked. 2 slices of bacon we're gonna crumble up in there too. Let's get cooking. totally could have stretched out that last one to make 4, but I crammed it all in that one thing, so it leaked out. Whoops. Anyway, that's what you have. I like to just kind of pick these up and give them a little fold. Dip them in a little bit of sugar-free ketchup. So good. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Truffles. Check out the macros in this. For this entire dish, you're looking at 273 calories. Only 2.8, so just below 3 grams of carbs. That's it. 18 grams of fat and 25 grams of protein. Give this one a try. Excellent low-calorie choice for another keto breakfast meal. Next up, we have a super simple shakshouka. Shakshouka? Shakshouka. I'm not sure how to say it. Is that funny, Parker? We got 3 eggs. We got a can of original Rotel Parmesan cheese to top it with, some salt and some pepper. First, we're going to heat up our skillet with some oil, and then we are going to, oh, that was spray oil, pan spray, and then we're going to put that whole can of Rotel in.
That's loud.
That's loud. We're going to let that simmer.
Incredible edible egg.
Once it comes to a simmer, we're going to make these little wells, and that's where we're going to put our egg. We're going to drop our eggs into these little open spots. So make 3, drop the egg in. Now we're going to simply cover it so it just steams up really nice right in there. Oh yeah. Probably about 5 minutes on medium heat. Now that it's all done, we just topped off with a little bit of salt and pepper, and now we're going to hit it with some Parmesan Reggiano. So good, so simple. Macros down below. Oh, I overcooked it a little bit. Ah, there's a little bit of runny yolk there. Oh, give this a try. Great macros. Another great egg breakfast keto meal. Now for our last and final recipe. You can do this as breakfast or you can do this as dessert, which is most of the time what I use this recipe for, and that is keto crepes with a sludge protein filling. These are so good. It will definitely help you with your sweet tooth, but keep you on track with your keto diet. Let's get into the last and final recipe. Here are our ingredients for our crepes. We have some room temperature light cream cheese, or you can pop that in the microwave for 30 seconds to soften it up. We've got 2 eggs and 1 tablespoon of sunflower seed flour. You can use almond flour or coconut flour instead of this, but I'm allergic, so again, this is what I use. Here we go. Again, 2 ounces of light cream cheese already softened. Next, we're gonna put in our 1 tablespoon of sunflower seed flour, 2 eggs, then we're going to mix it up. Here's our batter all mixed up. I don't mind having a little bit of chunks. It actually is really good when you have the crepe with a little bit of cream cheese chunks in it, but if you want it smooth, you can definitely put it into a blender, use a hand mixer, Ninja Bullet, those, or Bullet Blender, whatever, they all work really good if you want to make it smooth. But again, I like mine a little chunky. Next up, we have our pan heated here at medium-high heat, and we're going to hit it with a little bit of Pam olive oil nonstick spray. There we go. Now we're going to put about a quarter of our batter. You want this to be nice and thin. Once it's cooked for another couple minutes on the other side, we're just going to roll it up. Hold it. There we go. And then we'll set it on a plate and do a couple more batches. Not too shabby. Made 3 nice good sized Keto Crepes. Probably could have made just 2 big ones with that batch, but I got 3. Now, time for the filling. Now time for the filling. We are going to measure out 4 ounces of some plain Greek yogurt. Alright, that gives us 4 ounces. I'm going to do 1 scoop of protein. Whey protein powder. This is the chocolate brownie. 1 scoop of that. And then 1 tablespoon of sunflower seed flour. This stuff is so yummy just the way it is, or you could freeze it and make your little sludge ice cream. Just a great way to get protein in and get those sweet tooth cravings at bay. I like to plop it right on top of my crepes. You could fill them, but look at that. How good does that look? Oh! Top it off with a little bit of sugar-free maple syrup. You can't go wrong. Let's give these keto crepes a try. Get a lot of that sludge on there. Oh my goodness, so creamy and rich, but yeah, the crepes themselves are very light and fluffy, and the syrup on top just really helps kick that sweet tooth craving you might have. Oh yeah, by far one of my favorite recipes. Give this one a go. So in this recipe here with the sludge and the crepes combined, definitely one of the most calorie dense meals, but if you save your calories up to the end, you can definitely fit this in and enjoy it. Or you could always cut down on the sludge, make maybe a half a batch, because really that's a ton, but I want to get my protein up. So you're looking at 17 carb minus the fiber, which is going to bring your net carbs down a lot lower. And in this recipe, also you're looking at, where is it? 33 grams of fat and a whopping 50 grams of protein in this. Calories, 588. So again, you know, one of the larger meals, but not terrible. Again, cut it in half, you're good to go. The crepes themselves are really not that bad. They're only, I think, 300 calories or a little bit less. It's the double batch of sludge basically that I made in this. But 588 calories, 17 carb, 33 fat, 50 protein, so those are really great macros. Now, let's go over the macros for the entire day. If you ate all these recipes in one day, which is a lot of egg toots, no joke. Anyway, if you would eat all these meals in one day, you're looking at 1,552 calories, so still very low calorie day. This is where I'm at right now if I want to lose a little bit of weight, so 1,552 calories. Sometimes my days will be lower, some days will be higher, but anyway, this isn't the video for that. This is just more about awesome recipes with good macros and good calorie choices. So really, all that food that I made today, 1,552 calories, is not bad at all. Let's check out the macros. So macros for all of these meals combined would be 50 grams of total carbs. If you minus the fiber, you're looking at a day of only 39 carbs. So not bad considering all the meals we got to eat. You're looking at 83 grams of fat and a whopping 144 grams of protein. So awesome high protein meals, decent amount of fats, and low carb like we do on a low carb ketogenic diet. So guys, I hope you enjoyed all these recipes. Give them a try. Comment down below if you gave them a try and what you like, what you dislike. I'd love to hear from you. You can always DM me at jdugans on Instagram. I'm always happy to help. I hope these recipes help you out and I hope you enjoy them. So give them a go. Remember, consistency is the king. Always remember to rock and roll.